welcome back to Race Department's 8-hour endurance race here at Road Atlanta. We are just past the 2-hour mark, and we've had exactly, and we've had a fair bit of entertainment round this very tight and twisty circuit here, and that looks like there's about to be some more by the looks of that. What was going on there?
Lost Ross McGregor. In the replay now.
It looked like there was a few people going for a trip across this kitty litter.
Oh, maybe we're not watching the replay now.
So,
I'm not sure.
we shall
maybe
see.
we are watching the replay and that's why we had the lag, but I think
okay.
good now, so they're still going, but this is a very close battle as Ross McGregor. It's a great run around the RMI Porsche, and great pass there.
And that's for P11, isn't it?
And I am being summoned to go and prepare for my stint, so best of luck guys. I will be back
And
in
same
about
to you.
2.5 hours time.
Good luck.
Summoned.
By my team boss, Grumpy Steve Davis.
Oh.
Alright then, see you a bit later.
Yeah, good luck.
Alright, bye.
Oh, Simon.
That he won't
What's
have a drive
happened
in Le Mans.
the earlier 2 hours?
The earlier 2 hours, he
Yeah,
wasn't
what-
there.
Yeah, I was here, but all of the new viewers, you know.
The new viewers, the floodlight gate that opened as we rejoined. Well, we had some laps around this tight and twisty circuit. It was all good fun. We saw some pushing around in the gravel, where everything went horrifically wrong for a few of our teams, notably the P1 Satellite Racing team, that then had to get their GT2 team to push them out the gravel.
As entertaining as it was.
It was indeed. We've really got, it's become a 2-horse race really up front, or even that has now kind of fallen a little bit by the wayside. Jack Keighley for GT Omega spent the entire stint battling out for P1 honours with Steph Amiel, which switched and swapped itself around before finally settling down with Jack Keighley, whipping everyone's booty. Emil has now fallen into the clutches of Andre Martin, who's doing a fantastic job for Atlantic Racing Team for the P1 teams 1, 2 and 3. The P2 class is the one that's got the most shindiggery going on. Currently Jack Keighley. Chris Jack is leading that for the Black Rebels, down in 8th position. Attila Kish is for Simco Hungarian team, just a further 14 seconds back, I think. 54 seconds back, with Kazmarek 13 seconds behind Kish in 3rd, and has still got the recovering Ross McGregor, Ole Marius Mieravold battling behind. They're very, very close and tightly woven, the P2 cars. The
Perfect.
Oh yeah.
Really perfect.
The DT lot still going quite nicely too. Wilfried van Brink is got 27 seconds advantage over Vladislav Berlaka for the Simco GT2 class ahead of the 05 Motorsports. So Steve Davis can't be that grumpy. He's leading the GT2 class. Come on. With Jeffrey Ruskus plodding around for 25 Motorsports. Is that just an older version of 05? And welcome to the race actually in 23rd position overall. Robin de Jong for Simrace Vereniging Nederland GT2. So a new driver on the grid for us. I wouldn't say wonderful.
It's generally just a Dutch sim racing association.
Okay, I'll go for that. So yeah, we've got 34 left of the 42 that started. The retirements we've had so far, on the opening lap, Kenobi Racing chucks it in the wall. That was followed by Stefan Sieta for...
Robin has just pulled it in wall. Lost his rear wing.
Ooh.
Which position is this?
This is position 23.
Obviously welcoming himself to the race in not a best way. That won't endear him to his fans, will it? Get off the racing line!
Oh, he spins off. That was kind of the goal he set for himself, to not hit the wall and keep it on track surface.
Didn't last long, did it really?
No. Felt a bit like a New Year's resolution.
Exactly. That's just like, it would be like me just saying, let's not eat.
Someone spun a prototype car. Manuel Rainer.
Ooh, not good.
Where are they? There.
14th. Oh! What I don't understand this. Sure, you might be able to work it out for us. Why are people driving on that small green piece of grass strip on the outside of turn 1 and then losing it on the way in? Because so many drivers are doing it, and it seems like such a fundamental error.
Well, it's the kind of corner that tightens on you turn 1. So you want to get this really wide exit so that you can apex late without losing that much speed. But yeah, there's that danger of being too late and losing it out.
Oh, someone's spun. Jan Larsen.
Oh, is it?
No.
Give me a second while I go over to my team.
Position 4.
Yep, we don't want to let you get in the way of running your own races. Jan Larsen takes a quick pirouette.
Like a ballerina.
Oh yeah, only this one's not quite so graceful.
Ugly duckling.
Yeah, a quick run through of the retirements as a continue on. Plan B Endurance Stefan Sieta actually posted that his R factor minimised to desktop, and he couldn't swap it back fast enough, so he actually crashed out and lost his wheel. So that is why he retired. So I do like those little snippets of stories. David Granvals, that's the one. It's because one of the letters comes up as an asterisk on the thing. I was like, really? Is he?
Have that letter in English?
Oh, okay. Okay. I just thought it was like a swear word for a middle name. For SRH Zeno, only lasted a few laps before he went out. Patrick Rayner and Wright, they retired in the pits. Jarno Hojwedge was a driver change, I think that went wrong for Rare Endurance P1. David Nichols, Satellite Racing P1, again out with, I think it was a crash, that one, wasn't
Robin Jong is off the track again.
As Jong takes another trip, doesn't he? And 1066 Racing.
In the background.
They're all going round. Nice.
If Roy gets replay going now, let's see.
Yeah. They are all keeping going though, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, it's stuck in the gravel, I think.
Yeah, oh.
But if you watch the traffic, are we live now, Roy? Okay, then we won't see it.
Oh, someone else is going across the gravel there.
But Robin Toll spun over the gravel a bit while Robin John was in there.
Maybe it's a Robin corner.
Yeah, it's a Robin gravel. Robin the cars.
Cops and Robiners. As Chris Jack and Ross McGregor are in the pits from 8th and 12th respectively, both in the P2 category. Jack leading the P2 category. See if he manages for much longer. And that is the end then. Was it for Jean? Is that him parking up?
I think so.
Yeah.
Robin John engine. Yeah.
Shame there. But out he doth go. That was a very short stint indeed for him. As welcome to the race in 19th position, Timo Toika. Just started for SRS Racing P2. Who else have we got that is new on the grid? I saw another one.
Vladislav Burlaka, I think. 21 position.
Oh no, Burlak has been there since the get-go. It was 17th position and 18th position actually. We've got Kasper Mortensen in 16th.
I've said him earlier.
Okay, Yanis Paulik in 15th.
Yeah, that's a new one. 15.
Hello! Hello! How racing team? And also in 19th position, just because I really want to have a go at pronouncing this name. Sorry, 17th position, not 19th. That was me being thick.
This one's easy. That's not hard.
Go on then. Do me proud.
Botnarenko.
I thought I had it to you, dude.
No, let's see this one. I've rested him.
Oh, okay. Intro Botnarenko. Come in.
Hello.
Yoo-hoo!
Well, good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
How are you, Stefan
I'm
Person?
feeling very bad. I thought I had pneumonia, but it's not. It's just an infection on my lungs. So I had a small fever. Medicating myself. I'm just sitting this one out, talking to the boys in Atlantic Racing.
Ah, so I like the way how you've downplayed the fact you've got a lung problem with it's just a lung infection.
Yeah, I went to the doctors and I thought it was pneumonia, but it wasn't. I have a throat infection.
I see. When you started that off, I thought, oh, this is going to turn into some kind of knock-knock joke. Oh no! Don't laugh!
Don't make me laugh, for Christ's
You
sake,
cannot
Simon.
die on air. I will not let you die on simrace.tv.
Medic!
Yeah. Send out the medical car.
I'm sitting riding shotgun with Andre to give him some info about the laps and traffics, and I have to mute myself every time I start to cough because he's going to crash if I don't.
Oh dear! Oh dear! See, the problem is that
some issues. I don't know if you have the same. I have the car number 19 team with Toyka. He's all over the place on live races. Does he have huge slag or something?
let's jump to him and have a little look. He's in the pits.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, he's dropping in and out of it.
Yeah.
So it's Robin Tolls in as well.
Very hard to give good information to the drivers when you have people flying all over the truck, standing still for 2 seconds, then going supersonic for the.
Well, that sounds very much like my own driving style, all over the place.
Might be an alien.
I try not to take
supersonic, I hope.
Oh no, it's never supersonic, but no.
I can check it out.
As off he goes again, hopefully. Oh yeah, but ooh, yeah. That could be drama there for Timu.
Yeah. I don't know if the drivers on the track have the same issues if he's having huge slag on track.
Must be, because everyone else is staying quite static and just being nice and normal, whereas his car's all over the place. He might have to quickly rejoin back and then try and sort himself out and reset his server or something. Timu's a nice guy, actually.
Oh,
Stefan Fitz? No, he had damage he has.
Yeah, he has a DNF now.
Car number 2.
Oh.
Toyka just retired.
So out he doth go. Joakim, are you sleeping on the job a little bit?
Oh, me? No. We're talking to Stefan now. But just give me a second. I'll get my.
Come in. Who we got? At the Holiday Inn. That is the commentators channel. It's Rene hooked up. Sorry.
Yeah, well, let's put it at hooked up. That's fine.
Hooked up. I'll call you asparagus. Yeah.
How's it going?
It's going really well, actually. We've not talked nearly as much rubbish as we should have done.
Yep.
How about you?
Well, it went pretty well. Unfortunately, there are always some drivers who, pretty much have a bigger car than, something else, I suppose, and have something to compensate.
That sounds like something like a men's room problem.
Yeah, well, I mean, there are some drivers like Boy van der Laar, please just drive only your car if you are capable to do so. But that's something different. And it was a pretty interesting stint. Let's put it that way. But after that, we had some problems with Robin, who made his debut in the car. And after passing a back marker with cold tires, he went off and hit the barrier on the rear side of the car. After that, we had a lot of damage, and the car was stuck in the gravel trap. And after that, the engine died, and so that was it. And that's a pity, because we were in good position, going for second place in the GT2 category. And now it's just watching our other team, the SRVN 2 car, the grey Ferrari, and hopefully they put the car in a good position. They are on which place are they? Like 5th or so, 6th? Do you know that?
One of those.
Well, he's
which
driving.
team are we looking for?
Who are we looking for again?
Now it's Maurice Zondag.
Ah,
Sonntag.
yeah, they're 5th in GT2,
At 24 overall.
Great stuff.
which is quite good for a Sunday driver.
yeah. Ah, there he is.
Oh, Maurice, my cigar smoking, race driving, smooth airway loving man.
Yeah, he likes to drive with a cigar as well while he's sim racing. I heard. Oh well, he's doing a pretty good job. So well, okay. Well, guys, now we can watch the live stream. Keep up the good work and see you next time. It's Le Mans, right?
Oh yeah. Have you played R Factor 2, by the way, Rene?
Yeah, I played it. Yeah.
Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs middles.
Yeah. Well, it's not a finished product, okay, but it's well. I've got some complaints from the neighbors who thought there was something not going well at my apartment because of the force feedback settings. But well, yeah. But it's overall it's a pretty nice start for a good game, and I hope in like 6 months' time we will have a finished product which don't have all the bugs we see at the moment.
Yeah. Awesome.
So-
Wow.
So yeah, it's pretty good, and yeah.
I'm sure it will all work out all right on the night. Who have you got left racing for you? If you, are you? No, actually, shut up, Simon.
Yeah, well, we are retired, but the second
Yeah.
car we've got Team and Boss. We have Giel de Haan, and that's it, I believe. Yeah, well, yeah, I think that is it. So
Awesome. Well, go and have a well-earned rest, and enjoy the rest of the afternoon here with us on simrace.tv. That is Rene Hooked Up, aka Mr. Asparagus, everybody.
take care, guys.
And you. Oh, cracking bloke. So, Joakim, while Roy is busy sorting out his... Oh, there's a little bit of rubbing going on there, and flashing of lights. I don't really know where else Zondag could have gone, to be fair, unless he was just expected to take to the lawn mowing grass.
Maybe.
While Roy is off, just sorting out his own team, which must be instilling the fear of God into them.
Yeah, I can hear him. It's not that bad.
Okay. Oh! Smack behind, surely that was going to happen.
Who is that? Who's that?
I don't know, there was just cars, and I just thought, no, they're all pointing at the same piece of tarmac, that's going to be horrible, and they're not there now. So it was a black prototype was involved. Well, they are plodding along behind, but there must have been contact there because they was going all into the same places. We're down to just 33 teams left, and Robin Toll and Nick Newcomb have been showing like they've been in the pits for ages. I don't think that's right. I might have to, let me just refresh this.
Robin Toll. That might be true, actually.
And Nick Newcomb in the
I can't
pits.
find him.
Yeah, they've both shown as being in pits for quite a while, and I just think that I'm not really sure if that's real for
Robin
me.
Toll must have had the driver swap, I think. But he was driving a Porsche, wasn't he?
I've got him in 27. Let me just refresh myself.
Bas Svartholm is in 27 now. That's the Ferrari.
Okay, yeah, it's me going a bit
But
thick.
in
I should
28th, I have the RAR Endurance Team GT2 Porsche with Richard Blocker.
Okay, I'm just redoing my live timing. Unfortunately, for some reason I couldn't get this mod to actually work with my iFactor, which is why my commentary today is even more random than normal, just purely because I only have the live timing screens to hand, so I'm just kind of flopping through. Roy Schroten I've got as having a problem in 18th, but I think he's okay now. Carl Middleton is into the pits from 25th. And who's that going down? That's Marcel Perschke in 28th, has lost 2 positions this lap as well, so I think he must be popping into the pits or something.
lots of sparks flying off this wheel in the pit, so it might have a puncture or something.
Not good.
I'm not sure, but if
So, while we're sorting things out, I've been looking through, Joakim, on your Facebook, quite a lot of your mobile phone uploads of pictures. There's a hell of a lot of, just a smidge, but it's in a kind of I don't want to kill you kind of way, and there is an awful lot of really yummy food. Are you a little bit of a master chef on the side?
No, not at all. Just when my girlfriend was back home from her school, we make a lot of dinners, and if I feel that I've done a good job, I take a photograph and upload it to Facebook.
Okay, just because some of it does look proper yums.
Yeah, it's actually quite good. We all make it from scratch, so
Aww.
never
Cool.
use anything unless like pasta and meatloaf and all that.
It is looking pretty yummalicious, so yeah, don't come and look at any photos on his Facebook if you're hungry, because you'll end up wanting to do stuff. I have seen, actually, you've got a dazzle like I have.
Yeah.
Awesome, so that's how you do your capturing as well. There's a lot of people actually ask me how I capture stuff through RFactor. You don't necessarily need a dazzle for that, but if you're capturing stuff from other computer systems, then you might need to, as Manuel Rayner has just overtaken Eddie Holmgren for 13th and 14th positions. I use Fraps for RFactor.
Yeah,
Who's that off?
I'm not sure.
Oh, that is Holmgren.
It's Holmgren.
That is why Holmgren has lost a position. He's busy trying to do a little turn 1 shenanigan. So you use Fraps then, yeah?
Yeah, I use Fraps.
Good man.
It's been a while since I recorded anything on my computer, but I use Fraps for all my games on the computer and the Dazzle on the Forza on the Xbox.
Yeah.
So, but I actually like the Dazzle more than the game capture card from what's it called?
Roxio.
Yeah, Roxio. Because the Dazzle gives a better quality on the video.
It's true, actually, because I was given the Roxio game capture card to review it, and I really struggled to get it to work at anything like the normal quality, because you can get, it's like I do with the Dazzle at 8 megabytes per second or whatever it is, but it's like the top thing, and it goes through, it's perfectly fine. As soon as I went anything like that with Roxio, it's like, oh no! Don't do it, you're making me work, and it got sweaty and horrible and then closed. I was like, oh fine. So,
but I think the game capture card makes it all like greyish and looks bad.
Yeah.
But I record with the Dazzle Platinum and use Windows Live Moonmaker to make the videos.
Yeah, I like you that. Don't know if anyone is not right now because you're watching the broadcast, but I do run a YouTube channel actually called High Plane Games, where I'm slowly going through my PlayStation 1 and 2 games, and I occasionally get out the old Mega Drives. Are you?
Yeah.
You are? Oh,
yeah.
You is awesome. As welcome to the race in 26th position, Ryan Walker. A Scot after my own heart. He likes a bit of haggis. Total Sim Racing GT2. But yeah, it's called my thing's called High Plane Games. It's just me playing lots of games very badly, and that's all there is really to it. And they're generally quite obscure. So
yeah, I can say.
That's true.
Weird games.
I love weird games. I'm playing a game at the moment, which will start uploading, called Ribbit King, and it's like a game of golf, but instead of using golf balls, you use frogs and you whack them with mallets. And if your frog hits the water, instead of you losing points, it just swims to the other side and pops out. I was like, this is my kind of golf.
That's
so, yeah, but yeah. Anyway,
You have a fan in the chat room.
Do I? The Duke. Oh! Awesome. Thanks, Brad. That'd be me, yeah. Let's see.
You upload many weird games, but I only upload games.
Yeah, you upload the real deals. I've seen some of your little videos actually on I've forgotten what the name of the channel is, but I've not subscribed to it, but you're in my little favourite things, so it always pops up.
Yeah.
That's it.
I have many different types of games, me too, but I'm only old school in my games, so I'm
only old school?
Wolfenstein. No.
Ah! Any particular types of games that you prefer over others? Obviously racing, but...
Yeah, racing games, action games, I think. And also I like simulators. Yeah, it's a bit different. I actually play a lot of Skyrim now.
Do you know what? I've got Skyrim, and I've really struggled. I got it for the PS3, and I've not played it until they've sorted out this weird bug that's going on with it.
Yeah, I have it on the computer.
Oh, okay. But then I got Elder Scrolls 4, and yeah, it's just... Again, it's one of those RPGs that I'm like, I really should get into it, and one day I will sit there and I will force myself to play it, because I just like, I can see why everyone likes it, but I don't know, it just wasn't for me. Maybe I wasn't in the right mood at the time, I need to go back and do it.
I actually bought Skyrim as my first Elder Scrolls game at all.
I
never had an RPG game, so...
Never had an RPG game?
No.
I
just bought it because it was cheap on Steam.
I do love the Steam sales. That is,
yeah.
we're mates on Steam anyway. But you see, I've got like about 400 games, but they all come from those Steam sales where you just like, you feel like it's rude not to buy all 60 games for like a tenner. You just think, oh, well, go on then. Even if it is really random things like Pop My Spot 3D or something like that. You think, okay, it's 20p. I can do this. This is good. So, as James Johnson is now instead of Jack Keithley in P2, actually, I've just noticed, vaguely race related for a second, before we jump back to having, quite frankly, a much better conversation. So still Stefan Mill leading for Team Seat.fr. Second, you got James Johnson GT Omega.
Not Seat.
Seat, sorry.
R
Seat. Is that sponsored by a chair company?
Isn't R Seats the gaming chair?
Oh, is it?
I think so.
I'm
Roy
so
gave it a thumbs up, so.
Okay, thank you, Roy. Thank you, Roy. Yeah, and it's just racing seats.
Number 19. Roy.
Is that Roy?
No. That's George.
George!
Going out of the pits.
And onto the grass. Oh!
Wah, wah, wah.
Excellent. Oh dear.
Oh,
I think it could be a long... I know. I think he's got a long stint ahead of him.
Yeah.
And we're going to love every minute of it if it keeps going like that.
Welcome to the 6 hours of George Talbot.
Yeah. AKA lawnmower.
Yeah.
Bless. But no, he does have a stinky cold, so maybe he sneezed while going over the top of the hill or something.
Actually, I don't feel sorry for him. He was on a holiday in Thailand, so...
Actually, that is true. I don't feel sorry for you at all.
Wait. He went on holiday in Thailand and got home with a cold.
That is quite a feat, actually.
Maybe he's covering up for something.
Maybe he didn't really go to Thailand, he just told everyone, and he really went to, I don't know, Cornwall.
Or maybe he went to Thailand and brought home something else.
A bride.
Maybe she's cold. Cold.
Yeah. She is cold on the wind.
Oh my god.
So it would be quite fun actually, because I remember actually. Oh, George, come on! Black stuff, good. Green stuff, bad. Wax on, wax off. Come on. Yeah, it's. I remember it's veering off into slightly dubious territory, so apologies if anyone's offended in advance. But oh well. My dad said that one of his work friends came into work and he said, "Today I've got to choose my new wife," and they had a catalogue of brides to choose from, and it was really weird. It was a bit like an Argos catalogue, and I was wondering if you could like get one buy one get one free, or it was really surreal to look at, and I was like, I'm not really sure if I'm down with this, but well, if they want to put themselves in the shop window, I suppose they can.
Brides made from Russia.com or something.
Yeah. As long as it wasn't Dole of Chucky. Or Bride of Chucky, rather.
Yeah.
It's like where I've been doing internet dating. That always whenever you like chat to people online, and then you're just like, oh yeah, we'll meet up in person. As what on earth, George? Come back to us, world. It's interesting as the cars all continue to stream through. You're not missing any battles.
Actually, Gregory is in the car.
Is he? Ah, the grief that is the Gregory in P10.
I saw George flash his lights on him.
Was that a hello flash or a get out my way flash?
I really think it was more like, hey, you shouldn't pass me here.
Ah, okay. That might be why. I tell you what, George does need to get himself going again quite soon, because Jeffrey Ruskus is closing him down at the rate of a couple of seconds a lap, and there's only 12 seconds between them. So George does need to remember that the black stuff is good.
Yeah.
So that is a battle in waiting. That is the closest battle we've got.
I think you got the wrong name. Because I think it's Denis Porokniak. Oh my god. Denis Porokniak.
I've got him in 21st.
Yeah, but on my screen it says George Talbot 919, and Dennis 20, and Jeffrey Ruskus 21.
Ah, maybe this live timing is not sorting itself out for me quite right. I've got Lee Palmer in the pits from 7th, is that true?
Let's see, position 7, that's Adam Egbeer.
Oh, this isn't working. Damn you, live timing, you're not live at all.
I actually can't see Lee Palmer at all.
No, he swapped and became Adam Egbeer, that'll be why. Right. I think live timing's having a fit, so apologies. I'm going to be...
Live timing is now flashback timing, I think.
It is. It's flash forward, or whatever it is. Oh, there we go, I'll reconnect and it's all gone fine again, there we go. 31st position I'm showing is on fire. Is that true, Matt Strand?
Matt Strand is not on fire, but when he's on fire there, it means he's driving a better lap.
Ah, okay. I've just not had that happen before, so he's looking good in 31st. He's closing down Defray and Jan Larsen's in the pits from 4th position. And 23rd place, Maurice Zondag is in the pits as well. So, all looking good there. And thank you to Sturgis there for telling me that you need to update things on live timings, because I haven't a clue, so thank you for that. So, a few little battles popping up in the pipeline.
And we got someone back in with us, I think.
Does he get a bell?
No.
It's only Roy.
I'm not worthy at all.
Ah. Bless. How's things going over at Team Roy Magnus? If you'd done that in your actual team chat room though, would they not just all crash?
I'll try.
Yeah. Well, everything seems to be going well. Petter was, of course, with a stronger pace than what Ole Marius has. on the other hand, Olimaris is burning less fuel than Petter did. Obviously, because they're going a bit slower. So, looks like they're actually stretching the schedule a little bit compared to what was up ahead of the race. That's nice.
Good stuff. Quite a lot of driver changes have just all happened at once, because James Johnson is now back in the lead for GT Omega, because second placed Team RC Doc France, Jonathan Dion, has taken over the car in second position. So welcome to the race, Jonathan. Andre Martins is still in third, just half a second behind him in Atlantic Racing, although they aren't, I don't think they are necessarily racing each other in real life, because Martins needs to do stuff. I don't know, Alex Sturm, but they are
52 seconds behind Johnson Dion.
Well, it is actually for position. It's 0.2 of a second. It did say on the
Yeah.
screen there now. So
yeah. So
we got a battle.
Martins has yet to pitch, though, I believe. So that's probably why it's a little bit aggregated. But it's nice to have. Then we'll take a look, because it looks as though Martins is taking a look at Jonathan. Is he not?
But 05 Motorsports P1, Tim Brook.
Yeah, full position. He's new. Welcome to the race, Tim Brook in fifth. As is Adam Kuhn in fifth position. He is new too. So welcome to the race, Tim Brook. You've got there Adam Kuhn in fifth position for Hell Racing.
Oh, and one of the Porsches did have an off-road excursion there around the HRT.
I think that's the Frail Lawrence.
Yeah.
It's on the press.
They're going quite slow.
Not looking good.
DFL. The Frail Lawrence DFL.
Obviously taking the La France approach of getting out so far out of the way of any other conflict, they're actually in the barriers themselves.
Kind of looks like the car is damaged on the left front.
I wonder if there's like a pre-incident before that happened. They've got 2 laps over Cohen Valinde, so they can afford to pop in for a pit and sort themselves out. But
well, Cohen Valinde is in the pit, so
not good. Also new to the race in 22nd position is Malic Milazewski. Yeah, I didn't do too badly on that one.
No, that's quite good.
Milazewski.
Not bad for not bad for an Englishman. And Adam Egbeer, of course, is back in 7th position, obviously, as well. So in that car, he's taken it back. Oh, and Tiemann Boss in 24th. Yeah. That's Ryan.
25, Ryan Walker. We've been through.
Yeah, but that is Boss.
But it's the car of Boss that is missing the rear wing.
So it's not taking him long to adjust. Really, has it? To be fair.
The replay doesn't show me anything, I guess.
Booze. Manuel Rayner's in the pits from 14th as well, so all change going on at the 40-minute mark in this. Oh, look at that!
That was mighty close.
That would be the kind of one where I'd close my eyes and hope for the best.
Have we been through Hell Racing Team Hungary P2? Janus Paulik?
Yep, in 16th, yeah. Yeah, well, welcome Janus. He's been out for a little while.
Did you try to pronounce the name of the Water Blue Racing P2?
Paulik.
No, that's the Hell Racing.
Oh, sorry, which one am I going for?
The Water Blue Racing P2, 17th position. I took it for you, but I've never heard you try it.
Dmitro Potarenko.
It's almost...
Potranenko.
Potnarenko.
Bob.
No, not P. B.
B. That's
B like in beer.
I did say pot. Oh, pot. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I did say pot. Sorry. Yeah. I was just thinking of flowers. So, yeah. Botnarenko.
Yeah.
AI bot. Right. I'm with it.
Botnarenko.
Botnarenko.
And that's the HB construction car.
Spins a web any
P1
size.
out of the pits.
Can't believe the wrinkles in your eyes. Look out. Here comes Dmitrio. Do. He can crash any car in the turn of the one. Oh, ninth position, Enis Doughty has joined the grid in the P2 category for R Motorsports. So welcome, Enis.
Adam Ingrid.
Really?
Oh. No. Why?
What has happened?
Driver swap.
No.
And my
damage
has gone
100%
down
pitted.
the drain.
Crap.
So yeah, we're now on 31 drivers left. So
My 32 is gone out the window.
And on that bombshell, I'm going to take a pit stop.
BRBB. Be right back, bros.
Barbie.
Possibly. BRB.
What?
Barbie. I've never had a Barbie. Or a Cindy. Or a Care Bear.
Neither am I.
What was your favourite toy as a child, Roy?
Well, that's a good question. I'd probably guess some model car of kind, because I've got buckets of them ever since I was a little boy.
Aww. Cool.
And we have another new driver into the race.
Who's that?
The SRVN number 2 car. It's Shield Han behind the wheel.
Oh, hello, Shield. Welcome.
So that's a driver swap then, along with some repairs.
Cuts down the time by combining the two. Just a quick progress report on our little kitty litter friend that was Satellite Racing P1. Dave Jordan is now in 26th position. He's leapfrogged quite a few people. He is in the pits now, so he may drop back down again, because 27 and 28 and 29 aren't too far behind. Persh, Han and Tull may all get through, but making slow progress, and he's ahead of Matt Strand, who was their GT2 accompaniment, as Roy Schroten is 18th. As Manuel Rayner, they're dropping down to 17th position because he's in the pits too, as is Casper Mortensen in 13th.
Yeah, and I do see that the Live Stewards has issued a stop-and-go penalty to the Manuel and Rayner P1 prototype for a second punt.
Oh.
Oh, you're okay.
There's no Joakim.
Blink the bell.
We have a new visitor here at Commentator HQ. Who we got? Name yourself and unveil.
I'm not Stig, my name is Jack.
It's Jack.
Jack is back. Hello, Jack Keithley, the man who dominated most of the second hour of that race after having a good old ding-dong for the first hour. Talk us through it. It was good fun.
It was fun, I'll say it was fun, but at the same time really annoying, because although I saw some stupid driving out there, it comes and goes when you see your rival then get held up and you're just catching right back up with them. So there's good and bad things about it, but it's all really good fun anyway.
Do you find that this track is a little bit like the... Do you feel that it's almost like a too smaller track to do endurance on because you're constantly in traffic and that plays such a big part, or do you feel that that actually adds to the challenge?
As a challenge, but at the same time, it is just really tight track. It's like I ain't racing live and rock in these cars, but watching the monsters drive down there must be hell for the prototypes. So yeah, I think it's a good track, but for these cars, it's probably just not quite there.
Okay. Now, obviously, teammate James Johnson leading the way currently at the moment by just under a lap, if not coming. Well, he's coming up to lap. Jonathan Dion quite quickly soon. I would anticipate you are looking at the win. You're not looking at just getting home.
Now, well, before yesterday, we were probably looking for at best a podium finish, but I have to say we're doing a lot better than we thought we were going to do. So, from that viewpoint, yeah, it's going very, very well so far.
Awesome, good stuff. And any words of wisdom for anyone else out there, because you seem to handle the traffic and have everything fall your way. Anything you'd like to pass on as words of advice or wisdom?
Well, to some people, grow eyes at the back of their head, and for them people catching, just be careful.
Okay, just a little bit of genetic modification needed. Played R Factor 2?
Yeah, I played it, and, well, I've had limited time of it because of this, but I have to say it's very good, I have to say. So, especially Monaco with the old Grand Prix cars, that's a lot of fun.
Awesome stuff. So, a good purchase for yourself. Oh, who's that off? Was that Johnson, or was that...
No, it was. I'm looking at it now, it wasn't him.
See, I'm very limited to who I've got. That just looked like they were stealing straight off. I was like, oh, Scroton, okay. They had similar liveries. I was getting all excitable. Doesn't take much. Boo. And the other one is if you had a toy to throw out your pram, what would it be?
Well, some people a baseball bat.
Okay. Just slightly violent there by Jack Keighley. Just slowly. Never mind.
I actually don't throw my toys out the pram very often, I have to say.
Okay. No, actually, I have to say you don't. You are generally calm and collected, and you do your baseball batting out on track. So that is the best way to deal with it. Not like Bonus Balearic style. I mean, like actually just talk on track by looking at your results. So always good there. You back in the car again before the end of the race?
Nah, I won't be. I've done my bit. James never obviously Ben's to go later. What I was going to say when you were talking about baseball bats, my ideal car would be a Dick Dastardly P1 car with a baseball bat on the front.
Cool. Awesome. Well, Boy, did you have anything you wanted to ask or anything? I kind of just went off on a tangent there.
Oh, sorry, with me you were asking. Well, how is the difference between the driving the P2 last time around and jumping up to P1 now? I guess there is some kind of difference to it.
The speed, obviously, and the grip, but it takes a lot more work to get these set up right, because I had a lot of problems in testing with the rear end, constantly spinning out on that. The end of the S, that left hand they just went through, and got fixed now, but yeah, it took a lot of hard work to get this car set to how it is now.
Cool.
It's just made speed and grip, and well, obviously the engine sound, which is appalling. That's basically it.
What have I done? Okay. Right. Well, always good to have some insights. New to the race, we've got Stephen Pooballs, who's in 32nd position, just taking over from I've forgotten his name already because he's not in front of me on the list. Cohen. So he's in 32nd position. Defrain Lawar, we're just swatching around again as well. So I think that's all for the pit stops on that front. Anything you'd like to turn the tables round and ask us, Jack?
Here's one. How do you commentate for 8 hours straight?
With great difficulty.
Talk.
I can see what you were on about last week about naughty things.
Naughty things?
The last race of Daytona, sorry.
Well, yeah.
I don't know what you mean.
I keep forgetting.
But yeah.
I do see though you need to like fill your time, I guess, when any stuff not happening. So I respect that.
Well, we like to fill our time by talking cack. So, and what better way to do it than on broadcasted sim-raced TV, where other people can just point and laugh at us doing it at the same time. So, all is good in the world. Well, no, best of luck for the rest of the round. I see Joakim has returned to us.
Should we say thanks very much. Also, quick shout out to my mate Tom, who I don't know if he's watching this, but he is. Hello.
Hello, Tom.
Hello.
And hello, Jack's mother.
Now I've got a pizza calling for me, so I'll see you later.
Oh, pizza.
Pizza.
And I just saw one near crashed at the end of the essence.
Oh dear.
I did see that the old file car was into the rear end of George South was into the rear end of Stephen Peebles.
Is George just displaying exactly what real, perfect admin-like behaviour on track should do?
Just look like Peebles loses a little bit on the exit, and George was coming up a bit too fast.
Okay. We'll let him off that one.
Why is he driving at the lights?
Oh.
Why is he driving at the lights? Not going to the pits.
Because he needs
That's
carrots.
a good question.
But no. Thank you very much for that, Jack. Always good to have driver insights in. It's been told that obviously and Defray, they share a computer. Defray is now driving. I don't know who is telling me this, but whoever it is, I'm assuming is another person that's in the team or related to the team. I'm very confused. Surely, if you share a car... Oh, it is. Hello. I don't mean to take the mic. Oh, who's that facing the wrong way?
Oh, that's Stephen Peebles.
Stephen. It's not looking good. Baz Spartanbowl as well, also in travel in 23rd, but he's facing the right way, I think.
Look at the replay of them. Oh.
Yeah.
They touched. Yeah.
Smackaroo.
God, Spartanbowl was in the UKNL, Ferrari there. Yeah, in the meantime. Oh.
Think you look at those brakes.
Lowry, okay. Lowry. Yeah, sorry, I was just having a chat with Lowry, and I have to pause before I say it. And he was just saying, actually, just call me Lowry. It's easier for Brits and Yanks. So thank you very much for my ineptitude.
And what does Norwegians then? How should we say it?
You've got to do it in full.
Lovare.
Oh, say that again.
Lovare.
Oh.
That might not
Do you know what?
be so bad, actually.
That was French.
I almost wanted to serve you garlicked snails right there and then. Just say,
I see
Madame.
Dmitro Botnarenko got the driver penalty now for barging. I don't know
Oh.
what this barging means.
He's got a big botty as Botnarenko.
Someone tell me what barging means.
Barging, purposefully hitting and pushing other cars out the way so you can get through.
Yeah.
Or like tapping the back of someone to try and push them off.
Okay.
Having
Almost
angry
like
elbows.
driving,
I didn't hear that.
as it is almost like you and me driving.
Oh, yeah.
Punting each other off to get the position.
Yeah. In real life, you mean?
Yeah.
On the way to work.
So how did you two meet each other? How do you know each other?
19 years ago, school.
Really?
Yeah. We were born 4 days apart.
Yeah.
Ah, not like as twins, very confused.
No.
You as a mister from another sister.
Maybe.
Botnarenka does his tour of the plane, and he should be back on the circuit then.
You should indeed. We're just coming up to 5
hours. Did he drop a position?
No. He's out. Yes, he has actually. Manuel Rayner's gone through.
Yeah.
And Stroton got the same penalty.
Oh, definite argy-bargy going on. Is that Yuri, the live steward?
Yeah.
Good job, Yuri.
Can't get anything bastards in.
Yuri the jury.
I'm going to quickly run off and grab myself a drinky poo. I shall leave you in the capable hand of 2 Norwegian scallywags as Mr. Schroten pops into the pitaroos for a Stopolina.
Stopolina.
Scallywags.
Should we jump aboard the leader and go for an onboard lap?
Yeah, we might. James Johnson in the GT Omega Racing P1. Trying to outlap Dimitrov.
The angle is skewed. No, that's a replay button you begin with. Oh, that was completely wrong button.
That's a lovely angle. Oh,
might close. Really? Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Okay, here we go then. On board James. On board with James Johnson. A lot of patience to be shown down in the SS there to not hit the car ahead. And it is actually quite a difference of speed down into the SS there between P1 and GT2 car. I see that Stroton is in again.
it's in.
Yep.
As Boss Svartenbold is on his way out of the pits.
Boss
Svartenbold. Same shit, different mapping. Sorry.
Yeah, we don't want to run another big list of apologies at the end of this show. So, oh, Steven Pibbles is parked at the side of the road there.
Position 32.
32. What on earth is happening here? Lag on the replay. Even more lag on the replay, and I can't see it. But that is running very slowly. Look at the state of that washer.
Yeah, it looks like he has some puncture or something. By the looks of it, not sure.
Wrong button. That car has taken some serious beating today.
Been better days.
Oh, and he's stopping.
Oh, stopping. Waiting, maybe. Waiting for the traffic. Well, he's going to stand there for a while if he's waiting for traffic.
Oh yeah, get going now. Robin Toll out with an accident.
Oh.
Huh? Oh, look.
Position 30. That car looks like shit.
Oh, yeah, obviously it doesn't go on the broadcast just yet.
No.
Obviously happened some time ago. Yeah.
How many times must I say Simon should never leave?
Oh, well, at the exact moment that we were left alone, we wrecked the field.
2 cars! Again. But this time, only one of them retired.
And Royce Groton has been in the pits. Oh, it's a second pit stop.
Yeah. He's having some issues with the car.
And a 23-second pit stop there. Might suggest that there was some damage repairs last time around that didn't happen. Maybe. Or forgetting to put some fuel in the car.
As I see, Stephen Peebles on his way into the pits to fix that wreck of a Porsche.
That aerodynamics probably doesn't make that car any faster at all down the straight. Although it should be lighter now with losing the bonnet and...
I lost about 20 or so kilos of body parts.
Yeah. Oh, is there any driver swaps or anything happening out there? Adam Kuhn behind the wheel of the Hell Racing car.
Someone off the track. Couldn't see who, but... No. I doubt.
Oh. If you only catch a glimpse of it, it's really that easy to see what car it is.
Not at all.
Okay, well, we might as well continue our little onboard session. Now, let's take a look at how the world is at George Talbot's end of the field at the moment, leading the G2 category.
My name is George Talbot. Yeah, I'm driving round Le Mans. Yeah, I am a dirty admin driver. Yeah, I'm gonna crash your ass. Actually eating my ice cream.
Wow, the Scruton Bros.
Yeah, they didn't.
Oh no,
maybe.
they really did balls it up.
Yeah.
Are they?
Should be around 16, 17 somewhere. Oh, Manuel and Rainer has spun. Of course, huge lag on the replay.
Oh, no. Actually, Royce Groton got DQ, disqualified.
Oh!
What have they done?
Did they take their drive-through?
Yeah. Yes, they've done, and they've had a couple of... Oh! And I'd say that...
Well, Simon, what have I said before? Don't leave us in charge. 3
Okay.
other cars have been...
Oh, look at this!
Look at what they're doing! I leave you two in charge for a few minutes and they can't even go in a straight bloody line.
Robin Fall has DNF'd. Royce Groton got a DQ.
And also,
what's the name? Stephen Peebles almost wrecked his car.
And now, Ethan Rainer and Mike Manuel are struggling big time to get that Audi around the circuit. Of course, they have no front end to the car. And it looks second hand, that one as well. Oh, got it going then.
Oh. Close one.
Oh.
Wait for traffic.
Oh, Well, that's a big problem if you're going to wait for traffic around this short circuit. It's not going to happen, is it? It's cars everywhere at all time.
That's like going to a shop with a lady and saying you can only choose one.
Here we have an accident report from Robin Toll on the chat box.
I know. I've got something. No! Braking on the grass is not going to happen!
Oh, I will rain off the track again.
When will people learn that braking on grass is not good?
Well, probably the last lap or something. Well, apparently braking on the asphalt isn't doing them any good either.
No. Well, if that's what's going to happen when you brake on the asphalt, then you might as well brake in the gravel.
This car really gets difficult to drive when you when you lose the splitter and stuff on it.
Shouldn't we be closing to another restart?
Nope.
No.
Just been an hour.
Oh. Did 8, 6, 4, 2, 0.
Yeah, something like that. Went a little bit longer the first time, so. Alrighty then, do we have some battles out on the circuits?
I believe we have some battles, but I just have to find them.
For instance, for position number 7, which 7 with Gregory Griff and who is it? Atelikish, is it?
Yeah, Atelikish.
Yes. Come on. Ah, okay. Oh, bell.
Oh, yeah, bell. Where's the bell? There's the bell. Hey.
And Simon.
Simon says.
Simon
Screw
does
Simon.
nothing.
Who do we got with us?
Okay. Belinda from the 25 car, you know, with the unspeakable name.
Oh yeah. Nectaria Gudar?
Yeah, not so bad.
Hey! Well then.
No, I'm serious. I did a 3-hour stint. I'm glad that I could take a shower because it was enough.
I don't recognise your name being on there. Do you use another name as a racing name?
Yeah, it's K. Berlinde, which is actually my real name.
Oh. Ah.
Yes.
So what's this hybrid that's on TeamSpeak? It sounds like you're an orange.
No, actually, Nectaria Gudar is my generic screen name on the internet that I use in different games. And I'm too lazy to make a different setup for your guys' TeamSpeak, so I just use it myself.
Lazy orange.
I'm certain you use that name just to screw with us.
Yeah. You're breaking with my brain!
Oh my God.
Do you know what has happened after you left the car? Because Steven has been all over the place.
No, I took a shower, so I hope he's still in the game.
Yeah, he's still in the game.
He's done
he's almost wrecked it a couple times.
No, he's doing a fantastic job, just not the job that everyone else is trying to do.
Oh yeah.
Are you going back in the car at all?
No, Steven will do a 2 hour 30 stints, and then Kevin Cox will take it to the finish if he can make it.
Oh dear lord.
No, I actually have my wife's birthday today, so I'll have already had a lot of lobbying to do to actually race. So
happy birthday, Mrs. Orange. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mrs. Orange. Happy birthday to you. And if that doesn't make her birthday, then nothing else will.
Well, I'm really glad for the help, guys, because I couldn't do it on my own.
You are welcome.
Get Mrs. Orange on the line! What are you doing? Is there a birthday surprise or something?
Yes, actually.
What? Is he on one knee? Is he on one knee?
He's getting it now.
Guys, she's sitting 20 centimeters from me, I can't say it.
Okay. Do you know what? If she closes her eyes, she won't be able to read your lips. So you can just tell us.
Or you can send us a PM or something.
Okay, and we won't read it out on air. Oh my god, you're pregnant?
What?
No, seriously, guys, been a really challenging run for the GT cars.
Oh, right. Pleasure having you with us. And go and enjoy the rest of your fun day together.
Eat some cake. And send some cake for me.
Yeah.
I sure will. I hope you guys have enjoyed with the battles that will come up and with the cars that still driving. And we'll see you guys for the mall.
Oh yeah.
We will.
Where we will be asking you what the surprise was.
Oh, there you can ask. Yeah, you can note it down so you know that you don't forget it. I'll be able to tell it then.
Which newspaper should I check?
Well, we're actually a pretty amateur team, so we don't get any newspaper.
Oh, I was thinking about the surprise.
Daily Star.
No, anyway, have a good one still, and I hope my team makes it to the finish.
Okay. Thank you very much for joining us. Pleasure to have you.
Yeah.
We need to... do you know what? I think we could have a Christmas #1 with that birthday song we did.
Might do, that might do.
We just need to do a Eurobeat version.
Yeah. Like Live Aid or something.
Yeah. Rave it up birthday.
It's RDLMS at all.
Ding ding. Honk honk.
Okay, and well, of course we got our company in the booth.
Oh yeah, actually playing.
And we got the leaders in pit.
Ooh!
No.
Even better.
Let's go and have a butcher's at that then. Oh, there's someone at the door.
That's
I'll
a
be
good
2
chance
seconds.
for RC France to get back to the to close that 1:10 gap they had to GT Omega's P1.
Yeah.
So they're battling for the lead, and they're the only two cars in the same lap still. In the lead lap, that is.
Yeah.
Yep. And we did see Emir Racing come into the pits as well. Front there, 45 seconds, so that's fuel and tires then for James Johnson and GT Omega Racing.
Yeah, it looks like he'll be just 15 seconds ahead. Something like that.
Because here comes Jonathan Dion, and he is going into the final corner there.
Yep, it's just it's 11 seconds now, and I guess they're both up to speed now. Yeah. But just 10 seconds for the lead of the race. After what is about 3 hours.
How long ago was it that the RC car was into the pits?
You know better.
I'm on the case. On the case.
Joakim is on the case.
Yeah. Oh, that's a while.
Yeah, you did just scroll past it. But
Oh, okay, sorry. There.
Traffic for James, just 7 seconds.
On lap
And Andy
132.
Martins is also back in the lead lap as well for Atlantic Racing Team.
32 laps since the RC car was in the pits.
and it's not that long ago that they did set the fastest lap time on the race, I guess.
7 seconds now. 6 seconds.
Oh, yeah, 6.996.
It's Tim Brook has the fastest lap of the race, doesn't he?
Let's put up the tables. Yeah, indeed he has. 106.781.
Yeah, there's only 3 cars capable of doing that so far. And that is the GT Omega leading car, driven by James Johnson now. The RC France car by Jimmy. It's Jimmy, right?
Jonathan.
Jonathan, actually. That's what you get when you get 2 brothers with a J. And Tim Brook in the 05 Motorsports car. They are currently 4th, 1 lap down.
And I would actually expect the Atlantic Racing Team cars to pull up about the same pace, but I didn't actually see where they were. Oh well, they're not that far off. 107.7.
Oh, and Ola Marius Mirvold has crashed into the wall. And I think the S is turn 4.
Oh, come on, where is he then?
He's in 10th.
Yeah.
He's coming back in here later.
He had the back end step out in turn 3, and then resolutely spun into the wall on the right side of the track. There's going to be some damage for him, but the bodywork doesn't seem to be too ill affected.
It's coming out of his salary, so. Well, he's been doing very well when he's been in the car. Dropped down a little bit, obviously, because of the pace, but still keeping the car well within the top 5.
Yes, I think Gaza was the faster driver of the 2, but he's still in top 4 at the moment.
Indeed.
Ross McGregor is just going to pass him. Well, it's just a couple of seconds. Can't be long. Unless that damaged car isn't that damaged at all for the RMI Motorsports team.
Well, it does look like he's continuing. Oh, that's a lot of smoke.
Difficult pass there.
That was someone facing the wrong way up there on the top of the hill.
It's Boy van der Laar in 6th position.
6th position.
And he's lost his splitter.
Oh,
yeah, someone hit him. Oh. Another car off track. That's Ross. No, not Ross McGregor. Or was it Ross McGregor?
Well, we put it up on the broadcast here, and van der Laar just loses it on the top there.
Yeah.
Yep. He collides with the Manuel Rayner car as he gets back onto the track.
No, wasn't it Casper Mortensen?
And the leader's gone off as well there, James Johnson.
There goes Mortensen.
Oh my goodness.
No, that's not Mortensen. That's actually James Johnson, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was James Johnson that spun his car, I believe.
On the top there as well, wasn't it the Smolczewski car as well?
I believe so, but...
Yeah, so it looks like it. No, it's number 5. That's the AGP Consortium car of Ethan Rayner and Mike Manuel.
Yeah.
I go away to answer the door for 5 seconds, and I come round, there's just cars flying everywhere.
Sorry.
And it is the GT Omega car.
You must be the guardian angel. Never go away.
Joe, I'm not even going to go to the loo.
If we go to the Boy van der Laar car now, Roy, he's in the pits, and you also see Casper Mortensen in the pits, and I'll guess you will see the other cars that's crashed will come in any moment now.
Yeah, I think James Johnson has continued.
Yeah, he has.
Anyway.
Yeah, he's continued.
And without too much loss of pace, because he's right on the tail of the number 1 car who took over during that exciting moment. Jonathan Dion, Team RC France.
The Manuel Rayner car. No, that's not right.
Manuel and Rayner AGP Consortium,
they're out.
Yeah, they seem to be out of the race.
That's happened recently.
And they were the car that was spun as well on the top there.
Yeah, they were the guys to actually hit Boy van der Laar when he re-entered the track. I think Boy wasn't very careful there.
Probably should have spun it around the other way.
Yeah, he should have continued after turn 3 and just go over the grass for the first part of it, because there's absolutely no room in that specific part of the track to get back on. People get through that corner with the edge of the grip and high speed, definitely no chance to see someone coming.
James Johnson has caught up with Jonathan Dion now.
Yeah, 0.2 of a second.
So we have a fight for the lead. Woo!
Indeed we have.
Yeah. And it seems Tim Brooks got up as well, but he's one lap down.
Yeah.
So he's looking to unlap himself, and if I'm not mistaken, he's pretty quick on the pace right now. Although last few laps, a lot of traffic. Just into the pit.
We've got someone in, although we'll have to jump across this as this battle unfolds, but the man that seemed to be at the centre of all of that attention, Boy Vandelar, is in with us. What happened?
Hello, yeah, I had my most terrible sins I've ever had. No, there was an issue with frame rates. I don't know why that is, but that's the first time it happened to me. I had, in busy traffic, I had frame rates like 5 frames a second, and I just could not control the car, because if you have like 5 frames, you want to steer in, but it takes a while until the steer in the game steers in, so there's almost no control of the car.
Oh, so close on the screen there with the I was going to say the Spartan Boy, I think it was. But what a shame. So you've swapped out of the car. Is that something that you struggled with throughout the entire stint, or is it just that specific part?
No, it's just throughout the whole stint. Even when I'm without traffic, I still get the maximum frame rates of about 30. It's just really hard to control the car itself. And I had a damaged car, and with the damaged car, I couldn't basically put the lap times down, which we should be doing. So right now we're just doing our best just to stay in the race and gather some points rather than doing anything else like that. It's unfortunate, but well, sometimes it happens.
Yeah, it certainly does. What a shame. I didn't actually see the incident. Does anyone else want to throw some questions and stuff as well? Or?
Yeah, well, it was like this. I came into turn 1. There was like 2 accidents in my 2 stints. I really feel terrible about this, but the last one was in turn 1. And I exited the turn, and the car basically understeered because of the low grip in the tires, because it was a double stint on the tires. And I hit the curb, and it went quite quickly, and I went on the throttle, and the car basically spun, and I got stuck between the road and the grass, basically, and it was really hard to get out of there.
Okay. And you couldn't have reversed backwards?
No.
Okay. No problem. Just while that battle is now petered out for the lead, 3.2 seconds is the gap between Dion and Johnson due to back markers and just general traffic. Also, welcome to the race 11 permission. Ignar, Hartzer Devi. And I think our little driver there just escaped out of the room, boy, because the boy needs whipping.
We also have a driver swapping the R9 Motorsport car. Magnar Hostasven has taken over the wheel after Ulema's middle.
Tim Brooks is trying hard to unlap himself to James Johnson, the number 2 and number 4 cars in the race. James has lost time in the S's. He was on the tail of Jonathan Dion. Seems to have actually passed him right now. Not sure what happened. Jonathan Dion is in the pit.
Yeah, he's in the pit.
And in the pit is also one of the Hungarian guys, the 5th position Adam Kuhn, Hell Racing Hungary Team P1.
That might be a drive swap going on there, because he's been driving for quite a while now. I think.
Bad time then.
If I'm not wrong.
No, I've not seen anyone but Adam Kuhn in that car, I believe. But maybe he is of the long breath.
It says here he's been driving since lap 1, so.
I don't remember Kuhn being in that car to start with. Anyway.
It says here Adam Kuhn from lap 1 to now.
Wow, that's just disgraceful. Under my radar at the start. Martin's, is it?
Yep, but he definitely continues himself again.
Oh, Magnar left the game? What happened? Where is he?
Yeah, Ingahar Hatsadavi has left the game in 13th position. I think that driver swap didn't happen.
I think so too, because at my screen it says Magnar Harstadfane has left it.
Yeah, it says so here too.
So apparently that was a typical disconnection issue.
Oh.
And in the meantime, John Davies has redeemed a 10-second stop-and-go penalty.
Oh.
Okay, I can't get this replay function to work, so...
So, while you're here, Yuri, actually, I want to pick your brains on how you award out penalties for things. What to you, personally, is where you draw the line and you want to issue out a penalty like a stop-and-go or something?
Well, there's like 10,000 kinds of incidents that can happen on a track.
Sure.
But generally, if people ram each other off, if they do dangerous things that they could have avoided, that have either resulted in a crash or in a dangerous situation, they will be given a penalty. That's basically where we draw the line. We want everybody to have a relatively safe race. I mean, everybody can take some risks, but it should never be in such a way that several cars get endangered or damaged in a way that is not acceptable.
Okay. So it's always handy to hear.
The track entry of Boy van der Laar was unacceptable because he definitely had the option of not going on track at that specific point, and he should know that he can't re-enter the track there with several cars coming at high speed right past his nose. There's also been a couple of drive-through penalties, which is pretty much the lightest thing we can inflict on someone for pushing to make a pass, using the shoulders, that kind of stuff.
Okay. Have you ever had in the league had to like ban people or?
I don't recall actually banning people. But we have, at a certain point, I think, disqualified a car last season or the season before.
Okay.
Because they were just continuously driving around dangerously and not very sensible.
Like noobs on Red Bull.
Well, yes. There's of course nothing wrong with being a noob, but...
Or being on Red Bull, but together is generally a bad idea.
I like that. But even if someone is new to the car and to this kind of racing, it's not necessarily a problem as long as they drive around cleanly. There's always a point where some people take dangerous risks or make very unwise decisions on the track that we say, well, maybe it's time for you to leave the server and practice some more. Get more experience in them before you start endangering for the other drivers.
Yeah.
That's when we put someone out.
Okay. So it's interesting to say. Just to comment on Cypher, who's been in the chat room, this is the original R Factor, this is not the new one. Don't panic or worry. So yes, don't get confused over that one. Okay, so we're now down to 28 runners and riders remaining, which I think was one of someone else's guess. Was that yours, Joakim? George's?
28.
George went for 28. Now he's out...
25.2.
Yeah, I remember that.
We're actually at 29 at the moment. Oh no, 27 even.
20. Yeah, sorry, we're down to 27. Yeah, my fault. I can't do maths. I'm as bad as everyone else.
So there goes George's money then.
Yep. So George is now losing out too. So you're next in line, Jokey Yoki. So who have we got in the pits? Marcel Vischer, 23rd position. Welcome to the race there for you. Another Marcel Perschke in the pits in 25th too. So plenty of action going on up and down the field. What are we doing? We're at the 3.5 hour mark, just passed through. And who would have thought we'd still be having a couple of scraps out on track? James Johnson, still leading on 177 laps completed from in the GT Omega team from Andre Martins in the Atlantic Racing Team, 1 minute 9 seconds off the pace. Jonathan Dion is third in the P1 category, and overall for Team RC.France. Some 7 seconds behind and slowly reeling in Andre Martins. That's going to be a battle coming up soon. A lap behind them for 05 Motorsports P1 is Tim Brook, 4th in the P1 category, with Adam Kuhn for Hell Racing Team Hungary in 5th position, a further lap behind Tim Brook, so they're quite spread out. 6th, John Davies, who's joined the Atlantic Racing Team P1 category, is a further lap behind Kuhn, so they really have spread themselves out, not wishing to be near anyone at all. Leading of the
Patrice Dorek has left the game. What's happened?
Uh-oh, is that another one?
Red and green Ferrari.
Oh no!
First racing.
Well, must go traditionalist next time, and that must be a driver swap, because Patrick Turek was not driving before then, was he? Yeah, he's out. We're now down.
Replay it was possibly already out of the race. I'm not sure. The replay doesn't catch up on that, or at least not on my PC.
No, so Patrice is out. I'm assuming that would be a driver swap, because that was... I just don't remember that name being on there before. So that leaves us with just 26.
Yeah.
As Dion has passed Martins, because Martins is in the pits for 2nd and 3rd. So, as we watch the last moments, is that Patrice's last moments there? See what happens, comes onto the main straight.
That's not Patrice.
Okay. Don't mind me. Don't mind me at all.
We have a driver swap in the Atlantic Racing Team P1 car, where Jürgen Volby has taken over the wheel now.
Welcome to the race, Jürgen.
I have no idea who drove it earlier. Andre Martins. Yeah.
It was Martins, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Who was in it before, so that's all good. So, P2 category, just running through that quickly. Attila Kiss leads that, 7th position overall in the race. He is a lap behind the P1s ahead of him. 24 seconds behind Attila, though, is Enos Doughty for... what team is that? Let's take a look. Alfa Romeo Motorsport, P2, 25 seconds behind. He's just popped into the pits, though, so that could very well increase. Gregory de Grief is 3rd for the Black Rebels, P2. Some 45 seconds behind him. Ross McGregor is a lap further behind de Grief, 4th in the P2 class for BVM. 5th, Casper Mortensen, 2 laps further behind McGregor. For Tams International. Tams International having a surprisingly quiet day of racing for Tams.
Yeah, considering the last race.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I've not had their usual driver swap disconnection, but we shall see how they go. They're doing well. Eddie Holgren is next up.
International, he just spun the car.
Oh no! I am doomed. I doomed them all. Not good. Let's see what happened. Ooh, out on the curb. Is that Tams?
Yeah, that's Tams, but I don't think we get it on the replay because something's wrong with the replay now.
Oh, okay. Not to worry. He's got his lights on, so he's obviously feeling that he's either damaged. Yeah, he's on 94% damage.
Yeah, I caught up with him just when it was done spinning. It seems like he just spun the car, hitting the grass and into the wall.
Yeah, so he's got 6% damage left to work with, so not good there.
Yeah, so short straight into the pits now.
Thank God for that for them. 12th, Eddie Holgren for ME Racing in the P2 class. 13th is Janos Paulik in the P2 category. He's 7 seconds behind Holgren, so close there. 14th is Dmitro Botnarenko.
Oh, that's a great one.
You know what? It's taken me 3.5 bloody hours, but I'm getting there. For Waterloo Racing, P2. I need warming up, that's why. As McGregor and Mortensen are both in the pits.
Ross McGregor has disconnected.
Oh no!
Oh crap.
He pitted. Yeah, DNF. Oh dear, they're dropping like flies now, and we're only coming up to half distance.
We're
I
at
think
25 now.
Yeah. So you is winnings.
And more now, we're down to James Johnson prediction. 18.
So. Sorry.
Are we boring you, Simon?
No, it's just I had a very late night.
I know. I saw your Facebook comment.
Oh, yeah. I only went out for a quick... It was a leaving do at work, and it was supposed to only be a quick drink. And then 6 hours later, I got home. And then, I don't know why, but I've only just bought a PSP. A little bit behind the times, I know. But I thought, well, the PSPs, now that all the games for it are really, really cheap and cheerful, I'll get one so that I can get all the games really cheap, which is working out quite nicely. But that then means that I'm just like... I go into bed and I'm like, I really should sleep. Oh, PSP... portable gaming system, you know you wants to, and then out comes all the... Yeah, and it basically, that's what I done. And then I looked at my clock, and it said 3:57, and I was like, oh, needs to sleep. So yeah, not good. Anyway, GT2 category, 16th position, still leading, despite his own driving, by quite a way actually, George Talbot. So he tried his best at the beginning of his stint to really not lead that, but he's done very well now. And he's got 2 seconds clear of Richard Slobolowski.
Not just 2 seconds, it's 2 laps.
2 laps. Sorry, yeah. That's the one. So Slobolowski. For
Sobolewski.
Dribbler. Slobber.
Not SL.
Slobber. Sobolowski.
Say sober. Sobolewski.
I can't say sober. I can barely say drunk. That's a word that's not in my vocabulary. It's not my vacation. Vacation. Yeah.
If you can say vocabulary, you can say Sobolewski.
Yeah.
Another one of those names on the next position.
So he's 25 motorsports. He's second in GT2. Then Mike.
Smolchesky.
Mike Smolchest is just a second behind Slobolowski. Oh, for God's sake! Ding! Saved by the bell.
Hey guys.
Hey. Who have we got?
To chime in here real quick. This is Ryan Mayfield. Wanted to say that we have first, second, third, and fourth overall within about 3 seconds of each other, and hopefully we see it 4 hours from now. But it's pretty cool to see it now as well.
Who's the first, second, third, and fourth within? Not really.
Well, second and third and fourth are actually behind each other.
On the track.
They're still in the S's, so that's really something good to look at. The other 2 are in the vicinity, but they are laps ahead. James Johnson is just going through turn 6 now. Jonathan Dion is in it, and then Tim Brook and Jordan Walby are getting in it right now. So they're pretty close to each other.
The difference is that James Johnson is 1 minute 19 ahead of Jonathan Dion, so that's not a couple of seconds. Then Tim Brook is a lap behind Jonathan Dion, and then Walby is 7 tenths behind. So the third for fourth battle is quite juicy. So yeah, we'll have a look at that. Thank you very much, Ryan.
Charging down to the corner 10. That's the chicane. One of the last turns on the track. It seems that Tim Brook has the edge over Jorgen.
They got fastest last lap round. Walby was 4 seconds slower than Brook, so not quite sure what happened there for him.
No, that sounds like traffic, because that's typically the kind of loss you have when you get stuck behind someone in the S's, for example. I imagine that's what happened to Jorgen just a lap ago.
Did no one want to talk to Ryan about how his stint went?
No, he left before we got a chance to say anything.
He went here to catch the airtime, I reckon.
5 minutes of fame.
I apologize.
On the Team SI Motorsport GT2 Porsche, we have Denis Porochniak, I think. Porochniak?
Yeah, mighty close.
Yeah.
Porochniak.
Yeah, he's a new driver.
So Ryan, while you're back with us, how did it all go?
Well, it hasn't gone yet. I'm planning on taking over in about an hour.
But how's everything gone, like, team-wise so far?
Better than I expected.
As in still running?
Absolutely. I actually joked with Brendan Kexner that I'm going to keep my Saturday open just in case.
It must be a bit annoying, though, sometimes, that if you're the last driver in the stint to go, you must train quite a lot and quite often not really get the chance.
Yes, and it all has to do with me being an American in a European league. I had to deal with it a couple years ago at ERL. These guys, I'd be waking up at 6 a.m. to do these drives, and I know Mike Smolczewski had to do the same thing this morning, and I'm just like, you're more man than I, because as it is, I didn't sleep.
Oh dear.
Wow.
So, when are you due to get in?
Well, Tim has to finish this stint up, and then he has another 45-minute one to go. For that last stint, I'll be warming up offline and trying to get used to the conditions, but I'm sure it'll throw me off because it'll be much, much different.
Yeah, it's never quite the same as soon as you're actually in the race server itself. So, well, you should get some cornflakes down you, and some... if you've not slept very much, you need some Red Bull equivalent, and try and get some energy going. Or if all else fails, put some matchsticks in your eyes. See if you can keep yourself going.
Well, so, it's about 45 degrees here in beautiful Daytona Beach, so I am freezing my butt off.
Oh, shush already. I'm just loving these grey English skies.
How's that working out for you?
Not quite as well as your wonderful beach life.
Oh, well, the sand is full of ice. Or at least that's how it feels.
I don't know. Jammy sod. Anyway, best of luck. Hopefully you'll get some good airtime while you're out there on track and bring it on home.
Oh, thank you very much. Usually when I get airtime, it's for all the wrong reasons, but I'll try to change that this time.
Cool. Take it easy.
Thanks. See you guys.
Good luck.
So while we was doing that, actually, Jürgen Walby has dropped 5 seconds behind Tim Brook now, so that battle's kind of fallen on its head a little bit. Closest battle we've got is 11 and 12. Janis Polik and Eddie Holgren, they've just swapped positions twice this lap. So having a good little scrapperoo, and it looks like they're going to do it again. No. They're sorted now. I think Polik has done something wrong because they swapped positions twice, and then he's dropped.
Because nothing.
Oh,
I'm not sure what I'm even trying to find out here.
Yeah.
There we go. Damn you, replay lag. There you can see contact went on there at some point somewhere in that spaz out epileptic fit that was a replay.
And it did look like the R4R Motorsport car that did collect him, but only seeing it for a split second, it's difficult to say.
And Ines Doughty, yeah, that's correct. Ines Doughty got a drive-through penalty for passing in the S's.
Oh,
Naughty.
Do you know what that deserves?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what are the sound tools you have with you?
We have so many sounds. Speaking of sounds.
Now you get to use one. Enter the commentary booth. State your name.
Ben.
Ben, the flower pot men.
Yep. That is correct, son. Or shall I say Mr. Pimp?
Dustin. Mr. Pimp. Hardly. No. So, Mr. Tustin the Dustin, how has your day of racing gone so far?
It hasn't gone too badly, really. Apart from that quite big incident with Van Valar, which has damaged the car quite a bit, but James seems to be driving it okay at the moment, anyway.
Okay. When are you due to get in?
Maybe in an hour or 2 hours, really. The plan was for Jack to do 3, James to do 3, then I would do 2, but...
Why are you only getting 2?
I don't know, we were just doing the same way as we did Daytona, really.
Aww.
I don't mind getting 2, it's easier, really.
Okay. Lazy stints. Well, you can't really call 2 hours lazy, to be fair,
no,
Simon.
You can't.
I'll shut up.
I just have to bring it home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how big is you get? So you still got a lap over everyone else. So, if you were to not win this race, would it be entirely your fault?
You could possibly say that, but then you could blame a bit on Angela because he had to, we lost quite a bit of time from that.
Yes. I did see, for me being a pimp, you were poking me a lot in team speak, telling me exactly what you thought of everything going on.
But it wasn't, but as, I'm sure I had some random thing about something about black, maybe, but that is some discussion we were having earlier. Something about black was the way, is that right? Or
yeah, we was talking about tarmac.
Oh, okay, sorry.
You never want to rub at the green. If you do, you should check yourself to the nearest gum clinic, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh well. We've managed to lower the tone in at least 2 minutes. This has gone quite well, actually. To be fair.
Got 4 hours and 12 minutes.
We're doing well, and we've covered lots of topics. Have you played the new R Factor 2 yet?
I haven't actually, no. I haven't got into that yet, no.
Is it something you plan on doing, or would you rather wait for the full release?
I'm not sure really, because it seems like there's quite a few bugs when I was reading through the known issues, and they seem quite big issues, and then to pay that amount of money just to buy, I don't know, just to play a beta and not a finished product, I don't know really. It doesn't really appeal to me in that sense.
Did I also read, because I must admit I've been really lazy at what I've actually read up about it, but as I was looking at the price instructor, are they making you pay a fee per year to stay online?
You can do, unless you buy the what's it called?
The lifetime one.
Lifetime one, yeah.
How much was that roughly, I wonder?
I think the lifetime was £53.
Oh, okay.
And then the other one was 30, and then you pay, is it £6 a year, is it, or?
Oh.
Yeah, it plays about break even at around 4 years, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, R Factor's been kicking around for longer than that, so it sounds more beneficial to just go lifetime if you're going to use it.
The question is really how long ISI is planning to support R Factor 2 online. If it's 3 years, you're probably better off buying it year by year. And if it's 5 years, you're probably better off buying lifetime.
Yeah, because
I was just going to say, if you buy lifetime, then you got 6 months of beta to be in that, and then it depends if there's any other bugs that don't get ironed out in those 6 months as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 6 months don't count on the yearly subscription. So you get the first, if you buy it now, you get the 18 months, which is 1 year plus the projected time to beta, I suppose.
Okay.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah, I mean, well, I shall watch and see. I think I don't want to jump into something that will be half finished, because I just think well, I've finished one, thank you. But I can appreciate why they've gone and done it, just because everyone's been so desperately clamouring for it. So I don't know. We shall see. We shall see.
Could
in the meantime,
also want money? That one
Tim Brook is charging to the front because he's taken some seconds away from Jürgen Walby, who was on his tail a couple of laps ago, but is long gone now. And it looks like he even passed Jimmy Dion to be in the same lap as him now.
Yeah, they're 1 minute 20 apart.
Jonathan Dion, I keep mistaking that. But at least they're in the same lap, even if it's just for about 3 meters distance.
Janos Paulik has actually recaught Eddie Holgren, and they're only half a second apart for 11th and 12th. Because who's that taking a quick trip across the grass?
Yeah, that's the 6th position in Prototype 2.
Yeah, so that is the battle that we have on track. So it'd be handy.
Positionings overall is
11 and 12.
11.
They just passed Ryan Walker in the only remaining spiker since Sim Racing Spain hasn't bothered showing up this time. They reported their absence early, and I hope they'll be next time because they are one of the GT2 front competitors.
Yeah. You
for
do
now,
like a full grid.
Sim Racing in the spiker.
Okay.
Position there. Their best result so far, if I'm not mistaken.
Cool.
Which car is leading the LMP2 cars?
That will be Attila Kiss in the Simco Hungarian team. It's the black and green, they're 7th overall.
Are they still fighting with, is it the Black Rebels, or?
No.
Well,
1 minute 5 seconds.
Fighting because I think they're half a lap apart.
1 minute 5 seconds, the gap between those two. It's like a breadcrumb trail.
Yeah, they're still in the same lap, that's for sure.
Yeah. So we'll make it out, it's a battle. This is a good battle that we've got, though. We're riding on board with Paulik in 12th, and he's sizing up Eddie Holgren. He's straight into the slipstream. Will he ever look down to turn 1? No, he won't. But Paulik, we saw him catch Holgren, and then the two collect each other down at the chicane, and Paulik has recovered from that and recaught Eddie. So he's quite clearly the faster car, and he's all over swarming through the S's, and it's really looking like a good heated up battle moment. Oh, Holgren there rolling all over the curbs and off out wide, obviously feeling a little bit under pressure from Paulik, and I think Paulik will have this sooner rather than later.
Yeah, Holgren was a little bit too tight on the turn 5 exit, the exit of the S's, back on the straight. And then Paulik nearly caught him there, but no room and no momentum. So he's going to go for the slipstream now, as they overtake some of the Porsches. They're probably going to break in both. That's actually the 25 Motorsport Porsche, and they're now stuck behind the Ferrari. And that is the Satellite Ferrari, I think, yep. Final turn and back on front stretch.
Looking much closer.
He has a run.
Here comes
He's going to make a stick. No.
In fact, Paulik maybe needed to make sure that he didn't run off too wide through that, and that's dropped him back a little smidge.
And P2 leader Attila Kiss is in the pits.
Ah. So with Kiss in,
good chance for the Black Rebels to catch up then.
Yeah.
Paulik still chasing down Holgren as they pass the World Connect Competition Porsche and are being overtaken by James Johnson. Is it still James?
Yeah, it is still James, yeah.
My RPM teammate.
And at this precise moment, Gregory Grief did overtake them for the lead in the P2 category.
Wait.
But I'm guessing Black Rebels still have to pit.
They do, yeah.
Richard Bauer in the Simco Hungarian team has taken over the wheel from Attila Kiss, if I'm not correct. I missed it.
Yes. Welcome to the race, Richard. So, well done. 12 seconds behind Grief, already closing him down. It was 13.5. So, Dino and Holgren now actually pulling away from Paulik. So, still the closest battle by far on track. The only other one that's vaguely close is 17th and 18th with Sobolewski and Porokaniak. Horokniak. I can't do this anymore.
Damn bloody.
Can't everyone just be called Bob?
Bob 1, Bob 2, Bob
They should all be called Smith, right?
Bobalicious. Ooh, that's not quite the racing line there. Whoever we are watching, I think that was Halgren, wasn't it?
Yeah. Indeed it is.
I think those are probably the nicest two LMP2 skins. The Halgren and is it I can't think of his name now. The one who he's fighting with. There you go, Powlick, yeah.
He's unlucky with the P1s passing him, because his charge to pass Eddie is constantly being cut to pieces when a P1 comes down.
Must be very difficult actually, being in P2s or GT2s, because when you're having your own battle, you're always considered almost slightly inferior because you're in the slower cars. So you've got to be so mindful to get out of the way of everyone else, but still mind your own battle. I used to find that quite a lot because when I was being lapped all the time, even though I was still battling over the wooden spoon for last, you kind of can't be allowed to be respected. But here comes Powlick actually, he had a much better run out of that turn. They were ready to go around this sector, and again he's got someone that wants to lap the pair of them. Maybe he should try and fit into the slipstream.
He needs to get right.
And he's not got it right at all, has he? Because he's stopped behind, and the best thing would be to do is to just fill in behind his slipstream and follow the lapped car round.
That P1 the one that's stuck in the sand earlier?
Yeah, that's Mike Smutreski.
Back in the wheel.
Oh, he drives it. Oh, that was so close. It was way too late for that to really make it stick, but he definitely did charge to that rear end wheel.
Yeah, his problem is that it's exactly what he done last time round when they collected each other. So I suppose he needed to have learnt his lesson.
He needs to make a surprise move.
Preferably with a musical interlude.
But apparently he can brake much later, and you know, if he's close, he should be able to try it properly.
He might get a chance if that Porsche's gonna hold up Dolan.
Yeah. Use the traffic. Best way to do it, but he's pulled out at the right time.
That's the G2 leader they passed.
You've got the sim racing in now.
George.
That wasn't the G2 leader. That was the wasn't it George
again?
Yeah, it was George that passed on the straight.
Okay, I thought it was one of the LSD cars.
That might be true as well, but I thought they were...
George just got passed by Dion, so...
No, yeah, you're right, absolutely.
I think the car they passed was... yeah.
There you have it, the Frey and low race.
Le vrai.
You have to argue though, P2s probably have the most lively races of the three classes, because they have the dynamics of both passing and being passed by other classes.
It's very difficult to find the correct balance for that. Overtaking a GT2 whilst being overtaken by a P1.
On some P1 cars, the difference between the LMP2s and LMP1s aren't that big a difference, really.
Yeah, that's true.
They've just got a bit more power, really, but in some ways it just depends on what person's driving it, really.
Yeah, I remember I got caught up with one of those in America, who had the blue flag issue as well, so every time I got past him I just had to let him go past me again.
Yeah.
Oh, and here it goes again. Pollock has to correct his braking to not get into Hallgren.
Really putting some pressure on it here.
And this must be George then. Ooh, and that gets really close.
Lots of air then.
This is the one.
Oh, now then.
Is it hard to pass into turn one though?
Why not?
Can he keep it? Can he keep it?
Oh, side by side between the two.
They both go
off. Oh, that was
quite spectacular, you have to say.
That was definite ball breaking material going on there. Not good at all. somehow both of them managed to keep it facing the right way and in the same position.
Yeah, and in the meantime, in the paddock, 2 team bosses get carried away with heart attacks.
If you can line him up just on this corner here, then he should be able to pass him. Yeah,
it's really bad getting this one exit right, because he's so much better on the braking, it seems.
Yeah. But unless Holger is using less wing, I don't know.
He's going to try it. No, he doesn't. Or on the outside.
Around the outside. We've seen that happen once before, and he's done it. Fantastic move.
Yeah, that seems to be it.
Brilliant move.
He must have let him through.
Oh!
Yeah,
Careful, black stuff, come on. Back you come. Thank you very much.
Careful, keep off the black stuff.
It's like a yo-yo. Walk the dog. Woo! Here we go.
Keep off the black stuff, yeah. Well, after all, they are Swedish.
You have to drive
you
to
crazy
the
Swedes.
black stuff.
How we welcomed Ryan Walker in the in the spiker there. Okay.
Yeah, he's been there for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
In fact, talking of a couple of hours, we should take a... We've done the 4 hours mark. Should we do a restart and come back?
Or shall we leave it another 10 minutes and so that we can get some interviews at the end of the race?
Okay.
I've said 2.5 hours at each stint.
Yeah.
So.
And it's not full 2 hours since we did have the last stop.
No,
is it now?
But we didn't 2.5 hours on the first stint either.
Nope. But the more we go over the full hour now, the more extra time we got to interviews after the race.
That'd be true-alicious.
Yeah, I've got this all carefully planned out.
Yeah, I did the calculations.
Itinerary master.
I tell you what, if I go off trekking in the woods, I'm taking you with me because I just wouldn't come back alone. I'm off in the great wide woods.
Are you going to play the winner's national anthem on that after the race?
Probably not.
Region.
I could do it in kazoo, with a kazoo.
I'm guessing it'll be either English or French.
I don't recognize this one.
So it started off being the British one, and I thought this isn't even an anthem at all.
Sounded nothing like it.
Oh, it will be one of those national anthems that you have on the WTCC then. It's just 10 seconds or something before they cut it off.
Really?
They're always in a hurry.
Yeah.
And there is the French anthem, of course, but well.
I do think the British national anthem is really boring. It's so like it's just really plodding. At least the Italian one? It does go on for like an hour, I must admit, but at least it's a little bit leery.
It's the Italian where it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like because it's chirpy. Russian. What does it do? Shoot you at the end.
It's happy.
Depends on how many bullets you put into the gun. How many there are ahead in the line. Oh dear.
So let's do then, as we're coming to the end of this
Gilles Dahan, is that correct? Gilles Dahan? He was off the track.
What we should do then, we should do a quick rundown of everyone before we think about taking a break a poo. Sorry, I've gone into Teletubby speak.
Yeah.
Oh,
and Gilles goes off again.
Oh, we're straight on.
Oh.
Going to the pits seems... I think he got damage from a wall then.
Still a puncture?
Or maybe it's just... Yeah, that could be...
Is it a rear left puncture?
I think it's the front.
Because he overshot the chicane by quite a bit. Doesn't seem like a regular driving error, that's for sure.
It's been a while since someone got a penalty now. Maybe we should give one to George just to give one.
Add 200 kilos away to the Porsche.
Admin penalty.
Yeah.
Hey, somehow Jürgen Walby has gone past Tim Brooks again. And I'm not sure how, and it's probably a pit stop.
Well, Tim Brooks done 4 stops to Walby's 3, so I'd imagine that is... Yeah, Tim Brooks pitted on lap 200, and we're on lap 206.
Alright.
And Walby hasn't pitted since lap... Oh, God. Oh, it's spazzing out when I do that. Hang on a minute. Yeah, he's not pitted since at least lap 179, because that's as far down as it will go, so...
Yeah, it's correct. 179.
As Gilles de Haan has been passed by Matt Strand while he's been in the pits. Matt Strand up to 23rd in the GT2 class, having dropped all the way to the back, trying to recover his P1 teammate, Schlemeski. Smilcheski. Did I say it?
Yeah.
Woo!
4 hours and 5 minutes into the race.
I can finally say Smilcheski.
You have to be quite close when you say Smilcheski, so...
I actually was closer than what I actually thought I was.
Yeah.
I thought I was being funny. Actually, I was quite close. Never mind.
Well, right before we restart the broadcast again, should we then take the rundown of the order?
Yeah, why not? Because otherwise, when I get to Mike, I will just call him Mike Breast Reduction. So, quick rundown of the order.
Is someone just off it at turn 1? Thought I saw someone against the barrier.
Nah, it's a rumour. Oh, Eddie Holgren is showing up as an incident in 12, but I don't know whether that's true.
Yeah,
be lying.
LMP at the... must have been
It was definitely off track.
Ooh. Yeah.
And
does he do the grass?
Oh, I'm not sure he hit the grass patch on the entry of turn 1, but he definitely missed the exit. And had a little romance with the wall there.
Tender loving.
I don't think that concrete wall will be able to do tender loving.
Generally doesn't, does it?
Okay, start from the top one.
Okay, James Johnson.
Just pitted, because the gap was only 12 seconds, it said.
Pass. But yeah, James Johnson, 12 seconds then, ahead, leading the race. Yes, he pitted on lap 207, and we're on lap 211, he's just started. He leads for GT Omega. Second then is Jonathan Dion for Team RC.Francais. Third, Jürgen Walby for Atlantic Racing Team. P1, obviously, a further lap down. Fourth, Tim Brook is in the 05 Motorsports, 4th position. Fifth, John Davies for Atlantic Racing Team again. Doing a good job, a further lap back on Tim Brook. Adam Kuhn is in 6th position for Hell Racing Team Hungary, also P1. He's 4 laps off the leaders, 55 seconds off John Davies. That gap has reduced, so he's doing okay. 7th in leading the P2 class is Gregory de Grief for the Black Rebels. Oh yes. Then 8th for Simco Hungarian Team P2 is Richard Bauer. I was going to say, related to Jack Bauer, I wonder. That could well actually be pit stop related, because the Grief is due a stop quite soon. And Bauer has only been in the car a little while. Enos Doughty is in 9th for Arthur R Motorsports. Surely if you swap an R for an R, you'll still have an R, so I'm not quite sure what that name's all about. 10th, Casper Mortensen, who is 4th overall in the P2 class, 11 laps off the pace and 3 laps behind Enos Doughty. For the P2 drivers, we really have 3 teams that are way out front from everyone else, and that really shows by them being 3 laps ahead of Mortensen. He's had 25 incidents. He's been a busy boy. 11th, Janis Paulik is a further lap back, and he's for Hell Racing Team Hungary. 12th is Eddie Holgren, just recovering. He caused himself 52% damage on that smash into the wall last lap by, and it lost him 11 seconds, so not good at all. 16 seconds. And he is for ME Racing. Better than MS Racing, because otherwise you'd be a bit lethargic by now. Dmitro Botnarenko, 13th for Water Blue Racing. I'm getting the hang of all this now, I might as well just move there. He's just popped out the pits in 13th position, which is why he's 2 laps down. So, obviously getting his battery charged in his body. 14th is Mike Smolczewski. Yay! This is all going well. So I know. Mummy, Daddy! For Satellite Racing, 14th position. He's in P1, recovering from his little 2-week beach trip down at Turn 1. 15th, and leading the GT2 class, is George Talbot for 05 Motorsports. We can't let that continue, because he will come in gloating when his stint is finished. So, that's not allowed.
6-second penalty.
It says he's had no incidents. I'm sure he's had incidents. They've just all been by himself. But there we go.
Seen someone off the track.
Oh, who's that?
Over there.
Oh, is that a? That look like.
That's Casper Mortensen.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Tams.
Well, they're getting exciting.
Well, onto the grass.
Went airborne as well.
Oh, smasheroo. That's awful stuff. I wonder if that's really seriously damaged his car.
We should show this to Smolczewski. How to get out of the gravel track.
Yeah. Lessons. Surely if anyone knows how to... Is it?
No, I don't.
Surely if anyone knows how to get out of the gravel, it's Tams International or Georgios Stavrakis. Or me.
I gotta say, the Tams International car has been doing quite well today.
It has. Top 10 running. They've not disconnected. It's gone very well. And Tommy will be proud. Not seen a Tam in it though. That does need to happen. Okay, so continuing on the rundown.
Yep. How far were we number?
Go for 15.
Okay.
Sorry, not 15, 16.
16.
Yeah, sorry. I was looking at 15 and wanted to say 16. 16, Richard Sobolewski for 25 Motorsport GT2, second in their class. Due a pit stop quite soon, I'd have thought, because he's been in since a lap 150 without a stop. 17th for Sim Motorsport GT2 is Denis Porakanyak.
That one goes into the wall, exiting turn 3.
Again? Surely everyone else is getting jealous.
He knows I'm watching him.
Oh.
Can't take my eyes off of you.
We gotta stop doing this. He's ruining our rundown of the grid.
Providing macho entertainment-o, though. Oh, I don't know. Look at this replay. Let's see what happens to him. Is that back live now?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. No.
Keep watching.
It's like Back to the Future gone horribly wrong. Back to the replay. 17th position, we've then got Dennis. Then 18th is
sorry.
Milosevsky.
You fail as well.
Yeah.
I'm not the only dribbler in the
3 or 4 meters to the TV screen, and I can't read it. So.
Yes. I agree. That has been my problem all along. He is in 18th position for Atlantic Team GT2, a lap behind Dennis, ahead of him.
Appropriately been lapped by another Atlantic E1 car. Great.
Aww. 18th was that. Then 19th is Connor McCarroll, who's just taken over, and welcome to the race, Connor, for UKNL Racing. 2 laps down. So he's only been in for a couple of laps, so welcome, Connor. 20th, Ryan Walker for Total Sim Racing GT2, and he again has not been in since lap 144, so he's due a stop quite soon, I'd have thought. 21st
about 40 laps at least for a GT2 driver. You can easily do that. They can be in the car for about 5/4 of an hour.
Okay. 5/4 of an hour.
Yeah, interesting, right?
An hour 15 now.
I'm so glad that I wasn't the only one that picked that one up. I was like, something's wrong with that sentence. But like saying it's the only man in the ladies. Richard Roberts, welcome to the race 2 in 21st. I think he will be once this is all panned out because McGregor's retired. For World Connect competition, GT2. He's followed by Matt Strand in the next position down for Satellite Racing. He's just come out the pits himself, so still recovering in the GT2 class. Then behind him, 24th showing at the moment, but we'll move up to 23rd by the time everything's sorted, is Gilles de Haan for Sim Race Netherlands.
Gilles de Haan is 22nd, isn't it?
I think my live timing keeps conking out every 5 minutes, so I've not reloaded it. Let me just quickly do that.
Great live timing.
Loving live timing on pause for that. So that only behind
Not a bad
Gilles.
word about our marvelous live timing thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, don't buffer. Come on. There we go. Yes, he is now. 23rd Matt Strand then. 24th is DeFrey and Lowry.
Lowry.
I keep thinking that's the correct pronunciation.
It's actually Lowry, but get around that.
Okay.
Let's see. Google Translate.
He has got... Yeah, do it so that it says it all like distorted.
I'm afraid it has no translation for you.
Oh. 1 minute 7 off the back of Matt Strand, though, the Frenchies. Still doing well for ISD Racing. Then 26th currently, 50 laps off the leader, but will soon move up into 25th position once he's passed Ross McGregor, who's retired in 6 laps' time, is Stephen Pujols! Woo! A man after my own heart. So far in last, he's 5 laps off everyone else in the ISD Racing GT2.
And Gabor Nemchak behind the wheel of the Hell Racing Team P2 car. I suppose he's just jumped in, because I can't say that I've seen him earlier on today.
Google Translate proves me right. Lowry is the correct pronunciation.
Well, that's just like saying I've checked it on Wikipedia, so it must be true.
I speak Dutch. I would.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Have some Edam. So let's restart this thing, and we'll be back with you shortly here on simrace.tv.
Bye bye!